It is 5 p.m. on a Monday and I finished my online classes like at 12:30. Finished uploading the quarantine readathon blog part 1 and I haven't read at all and I don't want to, so that's why I'm making this video right now. I'm gonna try to finish Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. Yesterday I didn't vlog anything on Sunday because I woke up like at 4 p.m. like really not doing anything. Last night I stayed up reading. I read like 30-20 pages, which is not much, but at least it's something, you know. I am determined to finish this book today. I was supposed to have class today at 8:30, but my professor told us that we were gonna have an exam at 7 a.m. Woke up a little bit earlier. I did not study yesterday. Told myself I was gonna wake up at 5 a.m. so that I could study, but I didn't. I'm just gonna have some coffee and a donut for breakfast, as you can see. The exam is probably not that bad because I did the homework and I did like the topics on it, but I am failing miserably at basically being a good student, which is what I proposed myself to do. Lolita is actually getting really good because at this point I just really want her to get out of this cycle. I'm going to log into my math platform so that I can have that ready for the class, which is in 10 minutes. Wish me luck. On the downside, I didn't pass the exam, but I was 3 points from doing it.
La desmembraron y pasearon sus restos por toda la ciudad, ¿no? Esa es una nueva etapa de okay, pues Francisco Petrarca, este poeta romano, humanista, que es el centro prácticamente.
A ver. It's 10:38. I have a break until 11:30. I made a bowl of rice and a cooked egg, a boiled egg. Well, actually, I don't know. Really good. Also made myself some more coffee. Just gonna chill out for less than an hour before my English class starts. I'm gonna attempt to finish some more. Also, I got therapy today at 5. My last class ends at 2:30. The place where I have therapy is like an hour away from where I live. Gotta hurry. I am basically done with homework at this point. I don't know what plan Lolita has to get away. I need it to work. I finished my class at like 2:15. I ate something and it's almost 3 p.m. and my therapy got canceled again. It's gonna be rescheduled for Thursday, so I'm just gonna continue reading. Hope to finish because I have 120 something pages left. Hi! It is the next day. I told myself I would not vlog until I finished Lolita. And I did. I finished it a couple of hours ago. I loved it. I loved the ending. And then reading the prologue again so that I could decipher what happened afterwards. Oh my god, I love this novel. I'm probably gonna read it again. And that's the magic of books that touch something in you. Anyway, I finished this one. I'm gonna read something from the 1000 Nights and then I'm gonna start Ready Player One. But first, since I have a basic anatomy exam for tomorrow, I'm gonna study for that. Probably not gonna read much tonight.
A few moments later.
Now I am reading The 1001 Nights and I'm just gonna read a couple of pages because it is a really extensive book. I am in the first volume of 2. I got these for my birthday last year, so it's gonna be pretty interesting to actually start reading. Good morning, everybody. It's currently Monday morning. I haven't had much time for vlogging lately. I've been quite busy actually. In the last 2 days, I finished Lolita. I went by like 15 nights of 1001 Nights first volume. I started Ready Player One. I am actually on page 189. I want to tell you that these couple of days haven't been the most productive, but I've also been kind of busy with homework and studying, and I actually have tests in 2 hours. I have class in 20 minutes. I decided that instead of reading, I would go forward as much as I can with my schoolwork. I'm also going to watch a readathon vlog because I'm currently obsessed. Hey everyone, so today's Saturday the 4th. I recorded that sequence in the morning, like at 11, and right now it's like 5, it's almost 6 p.m. and I haven't done any reading, which is not surprising because I'm really unproductive sometimes. I am currently reading this book, which is called Los Presidentes by Germán Deza. This is Germán Deza is a Mexican columnist. This book is basically an anthology of all of his newspaper articles from 1994 up until like 2006. It's a big ambiance on the Mexican political scene back then, because right now we're just a mess in politics, and I really want to get a notion of if things have always felt like they've been going to like hit the fan since 1994, or if things changed, or if my notion of these presidents that had been governing since 1984, if my view of them is accurate with the way that at least this writer looks at them. Because this writer is just, it's like if you're talking to your uncle, because his writing is really familiar. He's really funny, and when he's serious, he's just even sad, even melancholic. I finished Ready Player One, I think Tuesday. It was amazing. I loved it. I was honestly, I finished it in 3 days, and that's a lot. I should have probably finished it in a bit less, but to be fair, the last day I've been reading, I read like 200 pages in a row because I was just fully immersed. Because that kind of writing, I kind of missed that, because right now I'm kind of getting into more mature writing, more like classic writing. It's a bit tedious for me to get into that, coming from side of books that is more like less heavy and lighter, I guess, especially when they're standalone books, because those are even easier to. Let's actually get back into it. I'm going to try and finish this. It is really short. It's less than 200 pages long. I don't know, I'm just really taking my time, and I've been highlighting a lot. I've been really highlighting. This book has moments that I wish I could really relate to. Honestly, well, I do feel like I relate, and I do feel like I want to keep those quotes for myself. My mom left this book half read. Well, my mom read this book and she was rereading it, and she left it half read when she told me that I could have it. The book just feels old, like it feels really used, and I can tell my mom was a really good fan, which it means a lot to me because I also want to understand this. I'm going to finish that. I'm also trying to edit the video that I'm gonna have to release on Monday. It's gonna be really tedious work to edit this because I can't find the earphones that my dad lent me, and that's gonna be a problem because that's also got my my dongle attached to it. Probably also going to celebrate the 420 month, yay. And I don't think I'm gonna vlog much about reading. I have to be zeroed in on distractions.
Tomorrow.
Good morning. I spent all morning editing. I didn't really do much yesterday. I read until page 111. I'm also going to spend the majority of my day doing some homework that I have to do for today and tomorrow. I'm really eager. I'm trying new style of editing and all that, especially because now I'm doing it on the fossil and I haven't edited on the fossil in a while. So let's hope it goes well. Hi everyone, so it's 10 p.m. and I'm probably gonna stop reading at about this time right now because I want to edit the rest of the video so that I can have that by tomorrow morning. I'm already on page 152 out of less than 200 pages. It's 207. Since this is a compilation of articles, that I could leave this right now and start reading something else. I was thinking another of these short books. As you can see, I've already flagged a lot of it, and I have a lot of favorite moments because I think that his way of writing is just so moving. I also like this for like review. I think that it's super cool and really nice that it's got an index over here where it's like every famous figure or every famous organization that he referenced throughout the book is just like in alphabetical order in here with the pages that they are referenced in. And I think it's cool for further reference. I don't know, I think it's just really cool. I don't know if it's really helpful, but I find it really cool. Anyway, I'm gonna finish that. I really hope that you're having an amazing time trying to get distracted of this quarantine. I think that I am managing to make a better job than I thought, and I hope that some of these videos might be entertaining for you. It is entertaining for me to film and to edit and to read. Okay. Bye.